I'm back. Like I didn't leave. I don't know. I lost connection while I was about to go deep. But let y'all get back. Yeah. The lighting is bad. Your girl is cute. Don't get it twisted. I was looking at the playback and I was like, the lighting got me fucked up. Hey. All right. Sometimes you looking real bomb and then the lighting just got you fucked up because the shadows hitting the wrong parts. I did gain some weight, so I'm a little chubby, but your girl is cute. Okay. Oh, thank you. I was looking at the playback like, why do my chin look like I got three chins? But it's all good. I look good chubby. I look good, when I slid down. But yeah, every time I try to get deep, the connection just gets lost out of nowhere. Okay. But I was talking about toxic masculinity, and this is what this is about. The whole twin flame phenomena about balancing, bringing balance back to the divine principles of femininity, not femininity, but the principles being feminine in the matriarch and what that represents on a universal cosmic level. We live in a very imbalanced reality where it's very patriarchal. Men and women do not have the same privileges or rights. Sexism is a thing, sexism. And there's a lot of social constructs around that, right? Women do not get paid the same as men still. We don't get the same treatment when it comes to raises, promotions, etc. But I'm not going to go into that. I just wanted to let you know that it's bigger than you just being with your twin flame and being in love and oh my God, we're going to be happy, live happily ever after. It's bigger than that. The feminine's role and purpose is to heal that imprint because it all starts with the mother. To keep it real, if you are an unhealthy mother, your kids are going to pick up on some imprints, not only through their life experiences, through their developmental stages from, conception through their adulthood, but also through the imprints that you're passing on through mitochondrial DNA. Readers don't talk about this because they read surface level. Okay. Mitochondrial DNA, epigenetics, okay, is a real thing. A lot of these soul imprints, patterns, are not just learned behavior. They are passed down. This is why we talk about some of us, I don't know. This is why inherited karma is a thing. Okay. And some of this inherited karma comes through genetic, chronic, generative. I can't say the word. Chronic illness, diseases, and other genetic malformations or mutations, okay, are all passed down. And some of those things that are passed down, some of these diseases that we see, deformities, they're all tied to past life situations and things that have happened. I'm not going to go into that part of it on, why certain people have certain diseases and stuff like that. But I will say that certain imprints, behavior patterns, things that we call illnesses or psychological illnesses are also passed down through imprints. If you are depressed and you're pregnant, you're most likely going to give birth to a child that's going to have issues with emotions. They're going to have issues when it comes to um, processing their emotions because of the environment that they were in. This is a real thing. You can look it up. Just like you have mothers that were addicts, they give birth and their children end up as addicts, even if they stop taking drugs during their pregnancy. Sometimes their children are prone to become addicts too. These imprints happen, and it's based off of the environment. It's not just someone broke your heart, or your parents got a divorce and that caused you to become to have issues with attachment style. No, it's deeper than that. You have people that are inheriting patterns from their parents and genetics. And that's why sometimes you hear people talk about you are your ancestors. And that's why when I use my yin yang deck, I always talk about the ancestor card being a soulmate. Okay, because a lot of the people that we have in our lives that we call soulmates or we call family are people that we have already had lifetimes with in different capacities. So we have a relationship right now with someone that could be your child, that could have been your parent in a past life. You could see this in your birth chart. Look at, if you want to know, look at your birth chart. I'll give you an example. My son is a Leo, and I'm a Cancer. In my past life, based off of my chart, he was my father in one of my past lives. And I was able to see this in his chart, in my chart. But you have to know how to read the charts like that to be able to see the connection. He was a father figure. Your fifth house is father energy. Your fourth house is mom energy. But anyways, I digress. But I was talking about toxic masculinity before I went off on a tangent, because we have these imprints that are affecting all of us in the way we behave. And because of these imprints, it has been very hard for the sacred soulmates to come together, or twin flames, whatever you want to refer to it as, to come together. And it's going to come together, but it's taking time. It's not happening overnight. It's been happening over many lifetimes. This is why I tell people, I never set an expectation that you're going to be with your person. Even if you do reconnect with your person, doesn't mean that it's going to be a long-term relationship, because healing is progressive. It takes time, and there's a lot of different phases of healing that you have to go through. Just like there's 5 stages of grief, right? You go through a grieving process. You go through the initial loss, then you go through anger. You go through the bargaining phase, and then you go through the phase of the depression, and then you go through a phase of just accepting it. But sometimes those phases don't happen in order. So you can, 1 minute think that you're okay, and then the next minute you're triggered and you go back into the anger phase. So a lot of people have been grieving 5 of Cups energy losses and haven't been able to let those losses go, or there's a strong focus on the past. And because of the strong focus on the past, it's hard for you to move on into these new cycles. And sometimes there's a lot of repressed energy and unconscious behaviors that we're dealing with, and spirit has to trigger us so that we can figure out what these repressed things are, so that we can address the repressed emotions, so that we can stop the pattern or the behavior. Okay, thank you, Papu. He retracted. I don't know why. All right. Why did you delete your message, Papu? You said like and subscribe and then you delete it. Did I say something you didn't like? So when the last reading I was doing, that was covering a lot of different people. And I'm eating candy. I shouldn't be eating candy, but whew. I was talking about, you got people, they're acting a certain way, and we misunderstand because of our lack of knowledge. We don't have, a lot of us are ignorant to certain information. So we don't know how to interpret behaviors. We just, a lot of people, I shouldn't say us, a lot of people are being taught through memes and through narcissists who like to post shit on social media and think they know what they're talking about. And then you got a lot of other people regurgitating. So it's a lot of information going around, but no one stops to really take the time to really analyze. And I'm not saying all of y'all, but I'm saying that for the most part, everything that's trending is what people are paying attention to. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason why a lot of people are being distracted. And because those people are not passing the test and they're not going to be making it. They're not going to make it on the mother shit. Okay? Because they're getting caught up in all the distractions. And that's the purpose of the distractions, is to get you guys off your path. But the ones that are following the signs, the ones that are letting their soul lead, the ones that are meant to make an impact on this world, you guys, you're being guided and really being directed towards your highest purpose so that you can, make the shifts. Not only in this physical realm, but the shift you make through your healing and your growth is also shifting the environment on an energetic level. So not unbeknownst to you, as you're shifting, as you're ascending, as you're growing, you're affecting everybody around you in your household, your community, your neighborhood. You don't even know that this is happening. You don't even know that when you go to work that you were placed in that place of business, that place of work, you have a particular contract or a time frame to be there so that you can manipulate the energy around you so that you can affect the people that you work with. You don't know that as you're going through your transition. I remember when I was working a regular job, I was a vegan. Everybody at my job criticized my eating. I wouldn't say everybody, but everybody just wasn't doing the veganism. They wasn't into it. They didn't understand it. And I used to get a lot of people that would be like, well, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do that. I could stop eating meat. And there was a group of people that I was cordial with. They weren't my friends or anything like that. And I knew that this group of people used to be, I wouldn't say they were in opposition to me. It was just that we weren't in alignment when it comes to maturity, when it comes to spirituality. So they were at a different level of awareness. They were ignorant to certain things, right? So when I was going through one of my ascension process, one of my awakenings, I changed my diet. I was eating meat. I was going back and forth between being vegan and vegetarian and stuff like that. And I remember a couple of years into working there, all the people that had an issue with me being vegan. And I wouldn't say they had an issue with me specifically, but they would always have something to say. I remember that all these people all of a sudden was coming to me. Oh, okay, so how do I start doing the vegan diet? So what do I need to do? How do all these people that had that were always looking at me like, you're a weirdo, you're an outcast, you're different, you don't do things like everybody do things, you don't eat the way we eat, you don't think the way we think, you don't speak the way we speak, you don't watch TV, you're weird, you don't do this, you're a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was going through my transition and when I was standing in my truth, it was weird to people. I remember I came to work, I decided I didn't want to wear weaves. I came to work with my natural hair, and my boss was like, "You need to put your weave back in your hair." He, my manager, he came up to me and he told me that I looked like Aunt Jemima. And he told me, yeah, that's what he told me. This happened. This is a real life thing that happened to me. My manager told me I look like Aunt Jemima, and he told me that he prefers me with weave in my hair, and told me that I need to put my weave back in. I stopped wearing makeup because I used to be all about makeup. I had to relearn how to put makeup on because I had really bad skin after my mom passed away. My skin was just terrible. I taught myself how to put on makeup. I didn't know how to put it on at first, wasn't matching, but then when I got good at it, I started, beating my face coming to work, hair done, hair always done, makeup always done. I just got tired of doing that. I got tired of wearing a mask every day. I wanted I had that was a big thing for me. That was one of my tests that I had to get past, was to be able to accept myself in my own skin. And I remember coming to work, and this white lady came up to me and she asked me if I was sick. She was like, "What's wrong with you? Are you sick?" So I say all that to say that when you guys are going through different transitions and things like that, you got people around you that's not going to understand. So let me go back to when I was at work. So when I'm going through all this stuff, I had people, just looking at me, whatever. So I'm working there. I'm different. I'm doing my thing, staying in my lane, minding my own business. And I noticed that people were shifting around me. Now they into wanting to be vegan. Now they asking me questions. You know, they want to, they're asking about this and that. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to happen when you start to infiltrate the energy, because a lot of times when you're not aware, you don't know why people have such a aversion to you, or like why people act funny around me. It's because your vibration, baby, it's not gelling with their vibration. It's too low. They're gonna always have an issue with you. Don't take it personal. You understand? These are people that sit in front of a TV and watch TV all fucking day, listen to the radio, believe whatever they see on TV, sit on social media. They into gossip. They're not cultivating their spiritual gifts or practices. They're not meditating. They're not reading. Some of these people don't read books. You know what I'm saying? They're not learning new things. So they're not going to be on your level. So when you come into that place with your high vibration energy, you're shifting them, you're helping them, you're a catalyst. That's why when on my Instagram I got catalysts. Ain't nobody told me this. I knew this. I've been knew this. I was very aware as a young child. So you're gonna start to notice you shit. Don't eat candy. Don't let me be a bad influence, child. Just like a little drip. I'm not supposed to be eating sugar. But my anxiety, I'm an empath. And when there's a lot of anxious energy, it makes me very anxious. Um, oh, you gonna be? I ain't never had nobody, and I have strong discernment. I always know when somebody's a phony, fake, lying. I I always been like that. And it's just one of those things that I just it's whatever. So when I'm dealing with someone that is not authentic, I know how to deal with those type of people. I know how to shield myself. I know how to just be a chameleon. And I'm never inauthentic. I'm never fake. But I know how to adapt. I know how to be flexible. Because you got people around you that, while you are aware of, you know, of certain, let me put it this way. The way you are aware and you have a sense of discernment of who people are, there are people that have an awareness of who you are. They see your light. They see your mission, and they're put in place to stop you. Thank you for your donation. Birthday twin, you're back. Thank you. They are put in your path. They're put there to stop you. Now, who put them there is up to debate, but they're there. And you got to know how to maneuver. These people are going to backstab you. They're going to talk about you at work. They're going to go tell the boss that you ain't doing your job right. They're going to smile in your face and tell you, ooh, girl, you look good. You're my friend. I love you. And behind your back, they're fucking your man. Behind your back, they're slandering you. They're telling your business. They're talking bad about you, defaming your character, or they're going to manipulate you into making bad decisions. I had a friend that every time I had a boyfriend or dated someone, she would get jealous, and she would talk me into breaking up with them. She would tell me how negative they were. Oh, I don't like them. They're not da, 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 because she didn't like the fact that I was spending too much time with them. Every time I would have a friend, she would have a problem because she wanted to have all my time. She wanted all my time, only her. So whenever I had new friends, it was always an issue, especially when I was dating. I had to cut her off. And it took me years to get to cut her off completely off because she would come back like a leech. You better pay your attention. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy having to transition and having to go through my phases. And I started early. I'm not just getting on this train. I've been woke. I've been learning this stuff. I've been having a higher awareness, studying, learning about stuff that people wasn't even to. Now, tarot was fairly new to me because I was never really privy to tarot or into it. My experiences with tarot was having people randomly come up to me offering to do readings for me. When I was going through my transition out of my karmic relationship with my ex-husband. But as far as me wanting to read tarot, it was at my job where I met somebody, and she had a metaphysical store, and she was a Cuban girl. She was an Afro-Cuban, a Black Cuban girl, and she had a store, and she sold me crystals because I was getting into crystals and stuff like that. And she told me she has a friend that does tarot readings. I was like, I'm not into that. She was like, you should get this deck of cards. And me being me, I just bought the cards just to support her business because I'm just that type of person. Someone has a business, you cool, I'm going to put money into your business. So I bought the cards. And it was this deck that I bought, the Tarot Varishas. And I put and I had it, and I put it up in my closet and never touched it for 2 years. I think I looked at it in between the 2 years once, maybe twice. I ain't really fuck with them. And I made a friend through social media, which is a very popular reader, really great reader. I made a friend. Look, and this is her sign. That's so crazy. That's her sign. And she did oracle card readings, and still I never really had the affinity for it, and never thought, oh, I'm going to be a reader. Never had that thought in my mind. But she even made comments like, you should get into spiritual, because she knew that I had gifts, because I would just tell her stuff. I would just be like, oh, there's something, da 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 da. You got something going on or whatever, because I didn't need cards to read anybody. And I was going through a hard time at work. Things were getting rough at work. Rough. People were coming against me at work, and I wasn't happy going to work. And I had told myself that I wanted to leave, but I didn't have the courage to leave because of, I'm a single mom. I have bills, all of that jazz, right? And I was getting paid decent money. It was an easy job. I was very good at it, but I wasn't being treated right. I wasn't getting the recognition I deserved, the pay I deserved. The men would get better positions than me. The men would get better treatment than me. They weren't doing their job. I was doing their jobs for them, but then I was being treated like I was doing a worse job. I got tired of that bullshit. Then I had hating ass, raggedy ass, I shouldn't say this word, but coworkers that were haters because I didn't want to get into a romantic relationship with them. I remember I would come to work late, And there was this one coworker that would stand up and announce, "Oh, she's late again." Like putting me on blast. Like, bitch, you don't think I know I'm late? Bitch, don't worry about me. Everybody was like, how come she just do whatever she want? Nobody, because they can't say shit to me. That's why. Anyways, nobody, the supervisors wouldn't come to me. They were scared of me. I don't know why they were scared of me. I was nice. I was just not phony. I was just not fake. They would be scared. They would send other people to tell me stuff. They would never want to come up to me. Anyways, one day I got so fucking mad. This was right after I met my twin. This guy was keeping track of every time I came late, every time I took an extra 5 minutes for lunch, call me into the office. You was late this day, this day, this day, da, 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 da. I'm like, bitch, fuck y'all, I quit. Bitch, stop watching me. Worry about you. And then I just left. And then I had just started learning how to do readings. I started doing little readings for my cousin. I mean, I literally, you know, when you start, you're never comfortable with reading for people. But during the course of me having all those tower moments at work, or just that strong feeling of that I have to leave, I was having all these dreams. And I remember one dream that stood out to me was Mami Wata comes to me in a dream. This black lady, dark-skinned lady with these sister locks, these little skinny locks, long locks. And she comes to me and she said, she told me her name. She said, my name is Mami Water. And I don't venerate Orishas or anything like that. I knew who she was. And she came to me. She said, my name is Mami Waters. And she said, why are you still working here? And she told me, this was months before I quit. And she was like, you know, you're not supposed to be here. This is not what you're supposed to do. You're not happy here. She said, why do you stay? I don't remember what I said to her, but she told me that, you know, you shouldn't be, you don't belong here. And after I had that dream, I met my twin, and I would have more dreams about me quitting. I never quit. So it was kind of like a buildup. My subconscious was communicating with me about leaving. Now, I should have planned it a little bit better instead of just just doing it impulsively, but I did it. But during that course of time, I was also having dreams of people teaching me how to read tarot, learning, seeing ancient books, going into ancient libraries. I'm having these dreams, and I'm being shown spreads. I'm being shown different cards. I'm talking about ancient books, not the stuff that we see now. Like, this is like old historical stuff. And they're like showing me cards or whoever in a dream, or I'm reading books and I'm seeing tarot cards. So after I quit, I decided I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. I mean, literally, it was just like, I'm gonna start doing readings on YouTube. And I did. I didn't have no job. I didn't have no direction. I didn't know where the readings were going to take me. I didn't even look at it as this is going to be my source of income. I just started doing readings, and it was history. And I knew how to read. I just knew how to read. I did learn. I did read, the traditional way, do research, all that. But I knew how to read. And a lot of the stuff that I was seeing in my dreams, I knew it because I taught it to people. But I'm going to leave it there. So you guys pay attention. See, you dining mermaids. Yeah, we have the fire element. So you got communication coming in. This is a communication card. Mermaid. This is the element of water, and these mermaids are communicating some sort of messages. I forgot the rest of the meaning. This talks about any type of communication. So social media could be connected to that too. Give me messages for you, dining mermaid. So there could be a fire sign. Yeah, an X coming through here. The X and I need you. And look, water. This could be a water sign or a fire sign. You could be a water sign connecting to a fire sign. Sorry, let me fix my cards. Okay. Clarify you down in mermaids. Fear. Yeah, someone's fearing. There's a lot of fear, trust issues of being rejected. A fire sign is afraid that you might reject them, or you're afraid of rejection. Yeah, so there's a delay because of this. We also have this magician energy, Babalao, in reverse. I don't like this in reverse, especially with this dwarves and gnome energy. Somebody here is trying to penetrate you, get past your protection. This could be using some sort of spell work, or there could be somebody here that has been, they've been going to someone for advice or spiritual counsel. And whoever is giving them this information is steering them in the wrong direction. I don't know if it's on purpose. Lessons of Mars. Yeah, somebody, if this is not them going to somebody, this is somebody, this is someone that they had a physical relationship with that has betrayed them, that has done something to them in private. It's coming out. Because gnomes are their energy, the energy of gnomes and dwarves are positive. Dwarves and gnomes are protector spirits. They represent the earth material realm, so they usually show up in gardens, the forest. They represent anything that has to do with agriculture, anything physical, anything earthly. It's about being grounded. Someone here wasn't very grounded. Someone here could have been very manipulative. They abused their power, especially if this person is spiritual. Someone had a spiritual gift that they abused. Someone was lusting out of for control, power. They also manipulated people through physicality, sexuality. So this could be someone you dated. This could be an ex that you felt like they took advantage of you. They took advantage of you through sex, or they used you for sex. Or this person was used by someone that they were having a physical relationship with. Let me get some signs out. Where's my sign card? Right by me. Hey. Saturn. Yeah. This Aquarius energy wants to come through. Aquarius conjunct Saturn. Weren't we in the, who's an astrologer in the chat? Then we have this transit Saturn in Aquarius for a long time. So we have Gemini, Capricorn, Leo, Virgo. Gemini, Capricorn, Leo, Virgo. These are karmic relations. These are karmic people. Aquarius represents the 11th house. These are people. Yeah, this person was hurt by these people. So whoever these people represent are people that have hurt you or your person of interest. Okay? These represent people that have hurt you in some shape, form, or capacities. Could be anybody, parents, friends, co-workers, or this could be connected to someone that you were dealing with on a physical level. Yeah, see, these were parasitic symbiotic people. These are people that created stagnant energy in your life or in this person's life because someone has a fear of rejection. So there is this perception of I'm going to be rejected because there was rejection before. It was experienced. But the problem is that someone is very guarded because of these past experiences with rejection, right? And the state is a fire sign, but we have that there's new patterns being developed. So someone's changing their behavior by accepting themselves or accepting these people for who they are or what happened. Because I think that the problem was that this person couldn't get past something, or you couldn't get past a particular experience. But we have a fated reconciliation coming in 2 to 4 weeks for some of you guys, and for others of you guys, 1 to 3 months. I wish I could take back my words. This is a collective, but when I call out signs, it could sound like a personal reading for you. Okay. So whoever this is, this person's leaving behind people that are not right for them, because they know that they love you. See, I feel you leaving me behind, and it says we both know I'm not the one. This is the negative energy that's around them. This is piggybacking off of the last reading before that live shut down. This person also doesn't feel good enough. We have, yeah, they're manifesting you. It says if there's something that, if you have a new idea or project manifesting, know that it has potential for success. Something's being manifested. But see, here's the thing though. At some point, whatever you were trying to manifest wasn't working or happening, because there was still this energy of fear, and there was an energy of being too guarded, closed up, and not trusting in yourself, the universe, not trusting in your intuition, not trusting people, because you were rejected. Okay, you were hurt. Spirit says, see, there's an offer coming. I can't make this up. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Can y'all see? I want y'all to see me pulling right off the top. So there's an offer coming in. Now, some of you guys have multiple offers coming in, but y'all gotta use your discernment, because not all offers are made equal. You feel me? Some offers are coming in, but they're not good offers. But we got a fire sign coming through. I want to know who this fire sign is. I got Leo. So it could be a Leo, because I also got the Ace of Wands, and there's a lion. So there's strong Leo energy coming through. I already got Virgo and Gemini on the table. What's this Virgo energy? There could be a Leo Virgo cusper here. Someone's in denial when it comes to a Virgo, or a Virgo's in denial. Yeah, we have an envious person that's trying to stop something. A bitch can't stop shit. They may have affected your money, your finances. You may find it very hard to hold on to money, or you're having some financial issues. Money's coming in slow. You may have lost a job, or you're having a hard time finding a job. That's temporary. But that bitch can't stop shit. I'm going to tell you why. We have dreams, we got reconciliation, and we have divine masculine. This person is trying to block a reconciliation. This is another person, like an outside person trying to block your person from coming towards you. So we have a strong Virgo hating ass. I'm going to show you. I'm not going to say, but I'm going to show it. So I'm pulling off the top, because we had offer, and we had reconciliation, and then we have a hating ass hoe. I said it anyways. Hating ass. Trying to block. Cut black. We have you retreating for self-care, or your person's retreating from this person. They could be coming out of denial. Yeah, they're coming out of denial about this person because they feel guilty. They feel a lot of shame. So they're coming out of denial about this person, or this Virgo's coming out of denial because they find out that someone was manipulating them. And again, the energy of accepting. Part of the coming out of denial is accepting, that someone that you thought loved you, someone that you thought was your friend, isn't your friend. You know how that feels, right? When you love someone, you care about someone, you would do anything for someone, and that person betrays you. And you're like, how the fuck am I supposed to feel about this? I thought you was my friend. I thought you was my lover. I thought you were my partner. And you stabbed me in the back. You hurt me intentionally, right? You put on a false mask and made me believe that you cared about me, and you didn't. That's hard. And sometimes it takes us time to process that, So, yeah, that person was having a hard time realizing that someone wasn't for them. And we have a strong Virgo coming through as an envious energy. Let's see what's going on with this Gemini. Something's unclear with this Gemini. It says ask for help. What's going on? Anybody connecting to a Gemini, or anybody who's a Gemini in the chat? Why is it unclear? I remember this person needs to awaken. Yeah, see, they're having a hard time releasing this Gemini. They're having a hard time because they know they did this Gemini wrong, or this Gemini know they did you wrong. Okay, or if you're a Gemini, whoever is coming through feels like they did you wrong, and it could be this fire energy. coming through for you? Is this Gemini another person, or is this the masculine or feminine coming through? We have divine timings at play with a Gemini. We have, this person's, we have red flags and someone's having a hard time. They're not listening to their intuition. They're having a hard time opening up. Okay. Yeah, so this person's you're at a timeout with a Gemini, or a Gemini's on a timeout because they're still in denial. Now, this could be the same masculine in denial about a Gemini. They're not realizing that this Gemini, tell me more. Tell me more about this Gemini energy. Soulmate. We have more money and reconciliation. This Gemini is coming back. If someone's thinking about going back to someone because of money, so be mindful of that. Cheating, yeah. Promiscuity. There's was cheating with this Gemini energy, or if you're connecting to someone as a Gemini, there was cheating. There was a lot of promiscuity. That's why Neptune is here. Someone's in denial about this person. I feel like these are other people. These are karmics, or what you guys call karmics. We have renew and adventure, and then we have completion of a cycle. Because the universe is going to intervene. Spiritual mission. I have thought patterns of a white flag. Let's see what's under promiscuity. Gratitude. And I have chaser and karmic. Yeah. I feel like these are other people. Just have faith. Who's a Gemini? Only sun sign. Just to keep it clear. Who's a Gemini? Okay, if you're not a Gemini, who in the chat is dealing with a Gemini or had? Because there's a Gemini coming through here strongly. Let's ask specifically who's the Gemini connecting to, since I have multiple signs here. Why do I feel like I'm missing cards and they're right in front of me? What the hell? What the freak? Okay. Who's the Gemini connecting to? Show me the sign that's connecting to the Gemini, please. Aries. So I have an Aries connecting, an Aries Jupiter and Aries Sun. I have a Sagittarius too and a Leo. So all fire signs are coming through. Okay, bottom of the deck, I got Cancer, Scorpio, but I'm only focusing on I'm going to focus just on this Aries. So Aries Gemini combo, strongest. Okay. And a Virgo. Okay. And I got Taurus at the bottom. So Virgo, I already talked about. I see intervention. Clarify. Someone has self-esteem issues. Promiscuity. Again, it fell out. Gratitude. Chaser. Karmic. Again. Let me move these cards around. Clarify Aries and Virgo. Okay, you're being asked to have faith. Okay. I'm not going to take that pile, but I'm going to look at this one. Have faith. There's a test happening here. Okay, either you're being tested or your person of interest is being tested. And then I have someone's getting bad karma. Okay. And it says be patient. Because there is going to be a marriage proposal coming, but someone has to see past some sort of deception first. Okay. Clarify deception. Yeah, Two of Cups. Someone has to break up with someone. Two of Cups in the reverse. So Temperance is asking you to be patient, a guardian angel. So you're being watched over, you're being protected, something's being balanced out for you. That's why we have detours here. Yeah, you've been waiting. Seven of Pentacles, you've been waiting. You're being asked to be patient. The fruits of your labor will come through and you will be successful. You are going to get a message from a water sign. Okay. Or if you are a water sign, someone is going to message you and they're going to tell you that they choose you because they're having a realization that they fumbled the ball. They lost the prize. Okay. And this message is going to a water sign or from a water sign. Message from water is about success. It's about a successful overcoming of some sort of obstacle. So if there was an obstacle, you're going to overcome it. You're going to win. You're going to have a good outcome. And your outcome is reconciliation. Very straightforward. When, Spirit, when? Oh, soon. So for whoever this is for, this is soon. So I had Aries, Virgo, and I was clarifying in regards to a Gemini energy. The Gemini energy was coming through as a karmic. Okay. And Aries and the Virgo energy could be coming through here for first and sixth house. In first and sixth house is going to be talking about hidden enemies. Yeah, message from her earth in reverse. Yeah, somebody was keeping someone's trapped. Someone was putting too much value on status, on material wealth, on superficiality, ego. And this person was dating someone because that person was attractive or because that person had money or some sort of status. So whoever they were with made them look good. They were dealing with someone that was very greedy, that was taking from them. This is a very parasitic energy because Oshun is a giver of abundance. Oshun is a deity, and she's the high priestess in this particular deck. But somebody here, and when this Oshun comes in reverse, it's an energy of manipulation. So someone was an enslaved prisoner in a relationship. And that's strong codependency, but Spirit's coming in with this unexpected event to teach someone a lesson. I want to know what this unexpected energy is, and I want to know what this Oshun energy is. Clarify Oshun in reverse. Yeah, a soulmate. And this soulmate, I can't make this up. What does that say? Manipulation. So this person was tied up, soul tie, bounded, possibly with magic. Can we get a confirmation on magic? Can we see who was binding this person? Or friends with benefits. So these people, that's why I had all these people come out. Your person was entangled. So someone they were sleeping with. And I had already saw that here. So they had a friends with benefits relationship with someone. We have gifts. We have interference. Yeah. Someone was interfering. And then we have triggered divorce. So Spirit is saying that this was a blessing in disguise. That this friends with benefits situation, the Gemini could be a karmic wife or spouse or baby mother. And Spirit is saying that these other women, because I have the strongest energy that came through was a fire sign. So when I first started, I had when I was looking at Libra and Pisces, I had asked Spirit who was I reading for. I had fire. Leo came out first, Aries, and then Sagittarius. But if you're resonating with either Virgo or Aries, you could be this person. You could be in a karmic relationship with whoever I'm talking about. But we had interference. But Spirit is saying that this interference was a gift. Spirit is saying that these people, soulmates in this, if you watch the last reading when I was talking about how certain people come into other people's lives to mirror back behaviors, Spirit is saying that these interferences were a gift. Because this karmic, these other karmics, who you call karmics, or these other third parties, they were meant to be a trigger to get this person to divorce. Because this person was in a relationship. they wouldn't leave because it was codependent. So what they did was, instead of leaving, they had their cake and ate it too. They stayed with that person because of stability issues, because they were codependent or relying on that person for financial support. They may have had children, they may have had assets. There could have been a lot of other things that they've invested there with that Seven of Pentacles. So they didn't want to leave that. But what they did was they had their little fun on the side. And that could be how you met your person. You could have met them and thought initially that they were single. Maybe you knew they were in a relationship. However it worked out, you could have been a side person. Spirit said it was a gift that these people came in, but they were the catalyst to get this person to leave. And whoever the person is that they need to divorce, it could be a spiritual divorce, it could be an actual divorce. That person had yo baby, your future baby daddy tied up, honey. Real tight. So Spirit says you are going to be reconciling because that cycle is coming to a completion. Yeah, they're walking away. They're walking away from this narcissistic person. They have to build the courage to do it, though. Why? They were scared because they had a lot to lose. There's that air sign again. We got water. Somebody's watching you. Let's start off with this air energy. So we have someone having some sort of clarity about this air sign. They're realizing that the people with whom they spend the most time with, choose who they are, is saying that they're realizing something about the people that they're connecting to. And these people are bad influences. We have options. This person's weighing out their options, or they're realizing that somebody else had options. And someone's realizing that there's no growth in a relationship. I feel like there's a relationship that's just not growing. Tell me more. Yeah, enough said. Someone's realizing that the Gemini is deceptive. The Gemini got options. The Gemini was doing spiritual work on somebody, but whoever they went to, because this is a bad practitioner, or he didn't, or the job didn't get done. Whatever was done ain't work. Can we get a clarifier? And I told y'all somebody's spying on you. It could be these karmics. Yeah, somebody went to. So this practitioner could be a thief. They could be saying they could do things that they can't fucking do. They could have made some huge promises that they couldn't fulfill. I'm also seeing a Cancer moon, or a Cancer rather. I did see water. I see someone stressed out. Their vibration is low. They're stressed. And here's this Aries energy. We have this person's rejecting this Aries. We have they're not communicating with this Aries because this Aries is only about money. We have a masculine here. They were dealing with a Virgo. See? Aries and Virgo. So this masculine was messing with a Virgo, but it was a fantasy. They were under some sort of illusion when it came to this Virgo. So they knew that the Aries was just a fuck buddy. And they knew that the Aries was, opportunist. And they had some sort of fantasy with this Virgo. They really thought they had real feelings for the Virgo, or the Virgo had real feelings for them. Oops. And then I have water. They had abandonment issues with a water sign. That could be the Cancer. Um, but water, so when I did these element cards, this kind of just encompasses what water represents, and it represents a lot of emotions. We have a judge, legal, court battle. So there's some sort of injustice or something that's happening that's affecting someone's home. Someone's in their home is broken because of all the deception and the cheating. Now, the cheating could be the Gemini or the fire sign. It's not specifying who's doing the cheating, but there's definitely cheating happening amongst these people. Okay, and there's definitely someone that they had friends with benefits. They had somebody on the side, multiple people possibly. I had a lot of signs come out. The universe is testing someone, so they got soulmates coming in, and they're needing to say no. So they did say no to the Aries, but it looks like they're still having a hard time walking away from the Gemini and the Virgo. Okay, whoever's connecting to the storyline. I'm trying my best to get the signs in order. Why do you keep deleting your messages? Papu. I didn't even get to read it. All right. So let me know if that resonates. I'm doing the best I can to pull that storyline together. There's a lot of people. Your person dealt with a lot of people. And one of these people is an opportunist. I think it was the Aries. Now, if you're an Aries, it might not be you. It might be a different Aries, okay? Just, it's not going to be for everyone because I'm reading whatever's coming through from spirit. And I'm pulling different energies from the chat. So let's see when that reconciliation is going to take place. 6 months to a year for that particular situation. And I have soon for some of you guys. So we have the sun. We have clarity coming in about an earth and a water sign. So it's either if this person's passed their test for the last reading, Spirit just told me, if they don't pass their test, it's 6 months to a year, meaning that if they don't walk away from these karmics, it's going to take 6 months to a year. If they do, it's going to be soon. Because the reason why there's always a delay with them coming back is because they're not passing the test. It's because they're not leaving. They're being tempted by these karmics, they fall for it. They're not using discernment. They're not listening to their intuition. You know what I'm saying? When they're supposed to walk away from these toxic people, they don't, because they're codependent. So the Spirit's trying to teach them to break free from that codependency. So they are releasing certain people. It seems like they are cutting off certain people, but there's still people that they're having a hard time cutting off. There's still people that they're in denial about. And like I said, this fire sign is in denial about this Gemini. Yep. Ooh. That's because he keeps deleting his messages. Hey, Tanya. Tanya. Who are you dealing with, Tanya? Since you said you're the Gemini. Because the Gemini I was picking up, well, I don't think they had good intentions, my love. I don't think so. So I saw water sign and earth sign. Let's see which water sign is coming through. I got Jupiter and I got Sagittarius. I got Taurus. We got Taurus and a Sagittarius. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, they have a Sagittarius person that they are needing to learn a lesson about. Yeah, they got to let go. I didn't see you delete him. There's a soul tie that they need to let go of. So if you are dealing with a Taurus, they have to break free of a soul tie. You might need to break free of a Sagittarius, okay? If you are a Taurus, I didn't see work. And whatever is coming out, this person's sad. They want to reconcile with you. Yeah, Spirit is saying be patient, co-create with the universe. But I also see that this person could still be playing the field. But Spirit says you're moving towards the next level. Know that you are good enough with this beauty card. You may be having self-esteem issues. You may be feeling sad because you've been waiting on this person to reconcile with you. Okay. Yeah, Spirit is asking you to let go of the past. So you could be holding on to a lot of heavy energies like emotion, sadness, depression, regret. Spirit says free yourself. You're letting the past hold you back, okay? Spirit is also saying 12th house Pisces energy here. Aquarius. Lust. Someone feels guilty for falling for temptations. Wish fulfillment some could be an indulgent energy. Sometimes when we think that something's going to make us happy, sometimes when we look at something as wish fulfillment, it could be the opposite. Be careful what you